right, so we're gonna look at this movement. This is a slow motion windmill with a kettlebell. Let's talk about that really quick. So you've probably seen this movement before, body weight. It is an excellent movement that can be done just with your body weight, just to kind of help warm up the different joints and muscles that you're activating and using in that movement. So for the intention of this specific video, we want to look at the mobility aspect of it under load. All right, so that's why we're slowing it down a little bit, and that's also why we're using a kettlebell. You've probably also seen this movement in an actual strength workout. Again, going heavier with the kettlebell changes the intention behind the movement by making it a strength movement, because now we're still under load, but we are activating those muscles a little bit more because it's a heavier weight. Again, so many great benefits of this movement, using them in different categories. For this video, we're looking at mobility, all right? So for this move, you're gonna start with a narrow stance. You want your feet about hip width, a little under, well, no, about hip width, right? We want them right under our hips. Everything stays nice and stacked, all right? Even just picking up the kettlebell, make sure we're using proper form. Pick your poison. You can do a swing, you can do a snatch. I'm gonna do a clean and press, so I'm just gonna pick it up, bring it to that racked position, and then press it up overhead. This is the start and finish of this movement. Every time we're squared up, facing the front, that arm is lifted up overhead, elbows locked out, right? Even though I'm lifting that arm up, I'm not shrugging my shoulder. That shoulder is staying down and tucked in the back. All right, and to start this movement, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take that opposite hand, I'm gonna bring it to the inside of my thigh, and then I'm gonna scale my thigh as I rotate my chest towards the ceiling, looking up, watching that kettlebell as I very slowly bring that hand as far down to the ground. Again, it depends on your mobility. You might be able to bring it all the way down. You might need to stop a little higher. That's okay, work with where you are. All right, and as I'm doing that, my right leg, so that same side of that arm I have lifted, is gonna straighten out. My left leg bends, I'm reaching down, and then I'm gonna very slowly lift, activating those obliques on that side to come all the way back up, again, to that starting position, squared up towards the front. So again, popping that hip out to the side, straightening out that right leg, bending that left leg, left hand comes inside of that left leg all the way down. I'm looking at that kettlebell, watching it as my arm is trying to stabilize, right? It's moving every which way. This is a great one for your shoulder joint also. And then coming all the way back up, activating again through the core and obliques to lift yourself back up to the starting point. All right, again, we're using the breath. It's a very slow movement, so we tend to wanna and hold our breath, right? But no, breathe. We wanna activate that nervous system so that it's relaxed and able to work for us and not against us, all right? So let's see this one.